Happy Carnival! And welcome to another episode of Tales from the Parade Route. Tonight we have the very special honor of interviewing with two of the lovely ladies from the New Orleans Pussyfooters. Good evening, ladies. How are y'all?
Good evening. Thank you so much for having us.
So, this is a real busy week for y'all.
It is indeed.
It is. It's Blush Ball week.
Yeah.
So Blush Ball is our party with a purpose. We're in our 16th year.
Yep.
With Blush Ball. The charity that we raise money for is Metro Center for Community Advocacy. Last year, we raised over $60,000, and we're hoping to top that. This year, we had a kind of rhinestone cowgirl thing happening. It is the Kitty Up Club. We still have tickets available. We'll share our
link with you.
So that we can purchase tickets. Yes. And our silent auction is live. And the best thing about our silent auction is that you don't have to live in New Orleans or attend the ball to bid on some amazing items. Everything from trips to we have apparel, we have custom-made cowboy hats,
local artwork,
jewelry, so many things.
Hotel stays and
yes.
Yes.
Getaway,
Yes.
like almost kind of local, but not so local getaway trips. Which is nice.
So many cool things. And we're just excited. And, once you hit Sunday, the week before Blush Ball, it is a race to the finish line. So we're so happy to be here and be able to tell everyone about Blush Ball. And, again, it's a party with a purpose. And I'm honored that I get to be a part of a group that makes such an impact on the lives of women and children in the city. We have so much fun as Pussyfooters. Our sisterhood is amazing, and we do it all to support this one charity once a year that does so many things to keep women and children safe in our states.
Well, I told you before the show that I have a personal connection with that agency, and they really do a fantastic job.
They do.
I mean, you can see the faces of the people who are in there. And, they need all the help they can get, and what you guys provide is just fantastic.
It's an honor to do so.
It's a really fun ball.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I think this is our 4th or 5th year going, and every year it just seems bigger and bigger with more and more crowd. I love how all the other dance crews kind of get together and all support each other.
Yeah.
It feels like that one in particular is kind of a mecca of all the little dance crews.
Oh, we love our crews.
Love that.
We love seeing more dance crews. And first of all, shout out to Generations Hall. You're absolutely right. Every year it gets bigger, it gets better. Yeah. We started out in one section of Generations Hall, and they've allowed us to kind of spread out. They're so accommodating. And, having it at Generations Hall also allows us to have the most impact for our charity, for Metro. So I really want to give a shout out to Generations Hall for hosting us.
It really feels like 3 separate parties when you go.
It is.
It really is. It really is.
It's kind of a dance hall.
Yes.
The back has a band going. Usually there's a crowd of people networking or what.
Right. And then you have upstairs.
Oh, yeah.
Then we have. So we have 3 rooms downstairs. So we have our DJ room. Then we have our auction counter room. There's tables and a bar there. And then we have our live band, Funky Monkeys, this year.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Yes, DJ Allie B spinning for us again this year. So we've kind of, people come to expect DJ Allie B there every year. We've had some great local bands, and so we're really happy to have the Funky Monkeys back. Had Big Sam last year.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've been very fortunate in the bands that we've been able to secure.
Yeah, and you'd mentioned the auction. And this isn't just me kissing up. There's always like 7 or 8 things that, we're fighting to try and put in bids on,
My mother is in Michigan fighting with people elsewhere.
Same.
Yeah.
I have family and friends that are all over the place.
You can't hide out of town. And
no, you cannot.
No, that's not right.
And it gives them a chance to participate and be part of our mission.
Yeah.
Even when you aren't able to come to the ball or be in the city, if you can't get here.
And that's the reach that we want as Pussyfooters, not just during Blush Ball. Funny story. I was in Vegas a few years ago on Fremont Street hanging out, and I hear someone say, "Hey, you ladies are Pussyfooters, aren't you?" And we're like, "Oh my God, this is when they put us in a white van, right? This is the moment, right?" Turned around, it was a family that we had met, ironically going to hear Funky Monkeys play.
Oh, funny.
And we invited them to come to an event that we were having to raise money for our Pink Power Fund. And they remembered us because they came to the event, to the bra crawl, when we were all dressed as Pussyfooters. And they came and they recognized us months later in Vegas.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
So, and that's the reach we want. We want to have that type of impact as, not as individuals, but as an organization that that stands for empowerment of women, as ambassadors to New Orleans culture,
Community service.
And we are after the Baby Dolls, because without the Baby Dolls there would be no Pussyfooters and all the other amazing groups. But we're the second oldest group, all female group in the city. So and so we pay homage. There'll be Baby Dolls there too. So look, we're gonna have some of our Baby Doll sisters there.
And they're just always having a blast.
Yep. Always having a blast. Yep.
Always. And I love the support that they give us. I think the biggest nod for us is to get the approval from the culture bearer community, and so that makes us feel good, from Baby Dolls to Mardi Gras Indians to Second Lines, that they recognize us. We did a music video during COVID, and the Mardi Gras Indians were there, the Spy Boys. It was an amazing, beautiful video, and we were honored to be invited with all of the culture bearers that were there. And one of the big chiefs came up and he's like, "I don't have a picture with the Pussyfooters. I mean, I don't have a picture with any Pussyfooters." We're like, well, let's fix that. It makes us feel good that we're recognized as culture bearers in the circle, which brings us full circle as an organization.
Well, yeah, I mean, been quite a force for a while. I mean, you've had a big crew for quite a long time now.
We have
like
upwards of 135, right?
Yes.
It feels like y'all opened with a large crew somehow. You just gathered together and went with it. I don't ever remember the Pussyfooters being 30, 40 people.
No.
I think that we probably had those days in the very beginning when Camille Balthazar started, but immediately we grew because so many women wanted to be a part of it. And I remember talking to Camille about, I think it was my first year, so maybe about 9 years ago, and she said her mission for the Pussyfooters was that the Pussyfooters would be reflective of what New Orleans looked like. And so I like to think that as we grow and as we evolve, we have really brought her dream to fruition, because we're very diverse, races, ethnicities, shapes, and everything. We're such a diverse crew, and we all bring something unique and special that makes us the Pussyfooters.
Well, something that's I would say is definitely a mark of the fact that y'all are iconic to the city is the yard cutouts that you see at people's houses showing like the Rex float, the Buff Gras, one of them that I'll see it, and every single time I see it, I'm like, yeah, that's awesome. It's a Pussyfooter one.
Right.
So.
My parents have that in Michigan, and they have the magnet on the refrigerator. And my nephew thinks that the Pussyfooters is Auntie Nikki. Like, that is that. Like, he sees a Pussyfooters, like, that's Auntie Nikki. So, yeah.
I have to ask, do y'all ever get tired of the 24-hour parade that y'all participate in Pickleton?
Never get tired. No. It never grows old. We love it.
I was going with that.
We're really grateful to be a part of that.
Yeah, y'all are, I think, the one dance crew on there. Huh?
And when we saw that, we were like, okay, we're in the right place.
We're good.
But no, we appreciate your support. You all have been supporters from the very start, and that just made me feel so good. On a Monday, like to oh my God.
I know.
This has been the best Monday ever.
I know. It's a really great way to kick off the week, Blush Ball Week.
It is.
Amazing.
It is.
Yeah.
My week has already been filled. But when I came in and all of a sudden it occurred to me, it is Friday. I'm like, oh, I gotta get fitted for my dogs. I've gained a little weight this year, you know.
I can't wait to see what you all are wearing.
I know it.
I have a shirt, the color of your jacket, that I keep.
Okay, right. Year. That's right. That's awesome.
Love it. It. And feel free to throw a cowboy hat on this year.
Yep.
Yeah.
Boy, am I going to get a I don't have a cowboy hat.
You know.
Well, it's not mandatory. It's not mandatory.
It's totally not mandatory. And that's what I really love about the Blush Ball is that, you know, if you want to be formal, be formal. But if you don't, we want you there. So if it means you can't get dressed because you're coming straight from work, just get there. Come join us.
Come party.
Have fun. Come as you are. Or dress as wild and crazy as you want to.
I'd probably find one of those ties with 2 strings.
We like that.
Yeah,
we like that.
Yep.
Whatever they call those things. Big belt buckle.
Big.
Yeah.
Love it. There'll be some Pussyfooter belt buckles dancing around.
That's right.
The room. So yeah, the fashion at Blush Ball, that is another amazing thing. I love to see my friends and family talking about, like, over Thanksgiving dinner, over Christmas dinner. They're like, we got to get our costumes together. We got to get our stuff together for Blush Ball. So dressing for Blush Ball is awesome. Scott Pele, he actually just did, I don't know if you saw it, but he did a what to wear, a pret-a-porter for Blush Ball, and he went through like his fashion do's and don'ts for Blush Ball. And he and I have the same jacket. I was like, wait a minute, I'm wearing that jacket tomorrow. Oh, that's a do, because I wear this to work. I love this, right? Always repping pink and orange. But the fashion at Blush Ball and seeing people get together for their costumes and look forward to it throughout the year, it was really amazing. I call it Blush Ball magic. Like, everybody gets the Blush Ball magic.
Yeah, I can't believe the number of people y'all get, truly. I mean, because that's more than most crews get. And y'all are, I mean...
Well, that come to the ball?
Crews.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah. Well, I think
we're very
really
fortunate.
Impressive.
I think one thing that helps it is that, there's a lot of people who don't want to do the, while it's a beautiful experience, but like the traditional pomp and circumstance of a traditional Mardi Gras ball.
Right.
That y'all's, it's a fun ball. That it's literally a giant party.
It's a giant party, and especially at Generations Hall. What I really like is that there's something for everyone with the different rooms. Like, be sure to move around, walk around, listen to the band, listen to the DJ. Allie B is amazing. So you get a little bit of everything, and it's just so much fun.
If you get really lucky, you'll see us dance.
All right. Okay.
We're really impressive dancers.
I can tell.
We're gonna be looking.
Yeah, don't look too hard.
we will pull you on the floor.
That's right.
Yeah, you're not the only one. I have to dance at least a couple of them.
That's right. Well, good.
That's what the night's for.
Absolutely.
Yeah, dance. Yeah, I'm so awkward. But I'm one of those people that dance with the words, not the beat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, some of us learn when we have dance practices, and we'll go through the steps. Sometimes I'm off during the steps because I need to hear the music. And once I hear the music, and like the steps go with the music for me, and I'm like, okay, we got this. Let's do it. So, hey, we are all dancers to our own beats.
That's right.
Definitely dancing.
As long as you're having a good time.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Filling your bucket.
I won't do it unless I'm having a good time.
And it's all for a good cause.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely for a good cause.
I know also, we're, 2 months away from Mardi Gras Day pretty much right now?
Yes.
I believe that I saw y'all announce the parades that y'all are marching in this
year.
Yes.
Which parades are those?
So we got new parades this year. We're not doing Cleopatra this year. Okeanos.
Yes.
We have Carrollton this year. We're going to be in Chalmette. Chalmette marching. With the crew of Nemesis. Crew of Nemesis. And I have Blush Ball brain, so forgive me.
I know. Same.
And then we have Friday Gras, which is our takeover of Bourbon Street. It'll be a little bit different this year. We'll proceed differently. But those are going to be our events that we're doing this year. And we'll tag you guys in our post with all of our parade stuff if you want to share it with your viewers. Come out and cheer us on. We're really excited. We're really excited about Okeanos. This is our first time with the crew. And so they invited us out, and we were excited to accept.
Yeah, they're a really, really great crew. we had the honor of interviewing with them last year, and seeing their float and
Beautiful
their
float.
float den.
Their floats are beautiful.
We did in their den last year and just met like most of the crew.
Oh, wow.
It's not a big crew, but
No.
they really put on a good.
They're very
crew.
friendly, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just like y'all, they're super dedicated to their crew.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's really nice to see y'all getting that opportunity to march with them.
Oh yeah, it's and again being able to march with and muses. We forgot muses.
Muses.
Always muses.
Yeah.
Of course, always muses. It is such. It feels good to be able to march with crews that bring out families. Like muses is my favorite parade, but daytime parades are my all-time favorite. If I could only do one night parade, it would be muses. But the daytime
Same.
parades are the ones that I personally love because I like seeing the families. I like people seeing that Mardi Gras isn't just the French Quarter when people come and
Right.
see that Mardi Gras is about family. And so it feels really good to do those daytime parades.
And it's what brings the
Yeah.
community together, too. Like a
Yeah.
common...
It's a common thread.
Yeah. I love
I'm
that.
glad y'all doing Carrollton. That rundown Jefferson, full of all the families, is just great.
It's
It is.
amazing.
It
Literally
is.
spot on that route.
It is.
It's our little secret. We'll keep it that way.
Right.
But I love that route because it's a longer stretch than people realize down there.
It's
But
It
it's
is.
a good family group.
That's
And parades are hurry up and wait. So I have when new ladies come into the Pussyfooters, we nominate them and they're called kittens. So I told the kittens, like their first parade, I told my kitten, I was like, okay, don't expect to show up and just march. It is hurry up and wait. But that time, when it's not a 4-hour wait, but when it's that
but it
1 or
can
2
be a 4-hour wait.
It's been a 4-hour wait. It's
Yes,
definitely been a 4-hour
absolutely.
wait. But that time that you kind of like you with the families and you're taking pictures, that stretch right there, it's so awesome. That's why I love the daytime parades.
Yeah, and
I agree.
that's one of the things that we do try to stress to our listeners is that as much as you always hear about bourbon, sure, are there fun adventures that take place on
That's
bourbon?
right.
Sure there are, but I can't tell you the last year, other than during the day on Friday, that I'm out on Bourbon Street.
Same.
Right. That's right.
The same. And I tell people all the time, like I am gonna find me uptown
That's
on
right.
the parade route during Mardi Gras season,
Yeah.
And it's like, to me, I think that there's more of a sense of family, there's more of a sense of community, and when you're on the actual parade route,
That's right.
So,
I agree with that.
Yeah, I ride the St. Joseph's Parade that is after
Okay.
Mardi Gras.
yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Specifically because it's on Bourbon. Because that's
Right.
the last parade that still goes down Bourbon.
Right.
I like taking that traditional route. But
Yeah.
as far as Mardi Gras, that would be weird
Yeah.
there.
Right.
I'm so glad
But there
it's-
are a lot of people who think that parades are in the French Quarter and through the French
It's
Quarter.
so true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a very,
And when you tell people that, they're like, "Well, can I get a balcony and watch a parade?" No, you
No,
can't.
you cannot.
You
You're gonna
cannot.
be about a block away,
Yeah.
I
Right.
don't think people realize how far away.
That's
the
right.
balcony
It's better
is
to be
from
on
the
St.
street.
Charles Avenue.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what they think that the parades
Right.
they see because they're like they're cut and spliced in movies and things
Yeah.
like that. I'm
Right.
like,
Exactly.
that is not a parade. My family went to their first second line because in their mind, like New Orleans is all French Quarter, and that's where all
Right.
the stuff
Second line
happens, and
and
that's where the second line is. And
Yes.
they went to an authentic second line, and they got to see us coming out the door. They got to see the actual energy of a second line. I love when people see how much this city has to offer outside of what you see on television.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I love being a part of a group that gets to be the ambassador for that.
Yeah.
We
Well put.
joined in a little second line ourselves on what was it, Saturday?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
With
Fools of
Misrule.
Misrule.
Oh, yeah.
Kicking the ass. But their parade is just fun. But they go like a block and then stop and
And
have
then
a block
stop.
party.
Oh, yeah. That's fun, too, though.
Yeah.
So I was like, let's walk with them.
And that's a second line. That is,
Right, exactly.
That's the beauty of
The
it.
definition.
I did the December 29th, I came out with Miss Linda Green's Lady Rollers. That was an experience to come out. We've done it as Pussyfooters. She's invited us to come out in a traditional second line as Pussyfooters, but she asked a couple of us to actually join. And so to come out in an actual second line, that was the best. That was the best.
Yeah,
That's cool.
I mean, y'all get, I would say y'all get the best of both worlds. That, while I enjoy riding on a parade, up on a float, it's just as exciting to be marching down the parade route. I experienced it when I was in high school with band, but y'all get to interact with the people to where you're taking little kids and dancing with them in the in the street, and,
or handing the little bracelets.
And when you see there's lots of people that us included, that when you see that pink and orange banner coming down the street, we get up and we get excited.
Shout out to our handlers.
That's right. Yes, we couldn't do it without our handlers.
Could not do it without our handlers.
No way.
You ever looking for a Mardi Gras gig?
Come walk with us.
We're always hiring handlers. Come on.
We go to a lot, so some of the evenings, some nights, we're about done, but we're going to the parade anyway.
Right.
But there's a bunch of groups, and yourselves included, that we get up for. We're ready.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That's
Come on.
awesome.
I love
we
that.
don't get up for all the floats half the time, but a lot of the dance crews will get up.
You want to see them, yeah.
Well, we want to interact with them.
Right.
I don't really need throws. I have enough,
He's going to dance with us.
Yeah, but to do...
I knew Kevin was a dancer.
We're going to see you on the dance floor come Friday night. I see your feet moving.
That's how this road got cut,
And what color did you say your tux was?
Oh, no.
I'm looking for a pink shirt. I'm looking for that pink shirt.
Pink shirt.
Okay. I'm going to find you.
And don't make fun of me. It is short sleeves. But I'm wearing it's the only one I could find.
That's okay.
You're going to be amazing.
That's
and
right.
We're just so glad that you're coming. And
it was funny. The year I actually went and bought it a couple of years ago. I go to 3 or 4 places. I was like, hey, I have any pink shirts? Every one of them was like, why is everybody looking for a pink shirt today?
Oh, funny.
It's all sold out of men's pink shirts.
Oh.
Between Blush Ball and our handlers, probably
it was
more than likely.
I think a day or two before the Blush Ball a few years ago, they were like, why is everybody looking for pink shirts today?
And that makes me so happy. That makes me so happy
I know it.
that so many people,
I know it. Wow.
There's not a drop of pink left.
No glitter, no nothing.
We got all the glitter and all the pink on.
That's right.
So, we really can't wait to see y'all on Saturday. It's always
Friday.
Friday.
That's okay.
It's always one of the the exciting moments of Mardi Gras, because you start seeing, everybody starting to get together. Y'all are one of those events that, when you see the Blush Ball coming, that you see the city getting literally pumped up.
Amped up for Mardi Gras.
It really feels like a kickoff. I mean, this is kind of the first event.
Here come the girls.
Yeah,
Here come the girls.
A lot of stuff really quickly after that. So, for us, I was always like, okay, we're in full swing now. Let's go.
That's right.
And this year, we're actually going to be doing an event for Super Bowl too.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
So
stay tuned for that.
Parade,
well, it is the tailgate party.
Okay.
So stay tuned for that. We'll send you information on that as well.
Some dance.
We'd love some tickets. Thank you.
That's right.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
Wouldn't that be great?
That should have been in the auction. NFL.
That's right. That'll be the day before the game.
But again, I want to encourage everybody. If you can't make it out this Friday, please take a second, go and look at the Pussyfooters website. You can see the auction items.
Yep, that's right.
Place bids. It's kind of like they always say: vote and vote often, bid and bid often.
That's it.
And come join us Friday night.
And come join us if you're in town. Come and join us. It's going to be a great time. I guarantee you that.
That's right.
So
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I want to thank y'all ladies for coming on.
Thank you.
You
This
know,
has been awesome.
You know, again, y'all are always one of those, those prize groups that when we see y'all, we genuinely get excited, and we enjoy seeing y'all dance. Y'all always are, so beautiful in your costumes.
Thank you.
Y'all have great dances, all that. So,
Oh,
I can't wait to see y'all this week, and on the parade ride for sure.
absolutely.
Looking forward.
Thank you so much. We're very
Thank
grateful.
y'all so much.
So, signing out, we will see you on the route.